His head's looking a little bit squashed. I'm losing it. Does that look like a flamingo to you? I got my seagull colors. Cat is displeased. Hello everyone, and welcome to the vlog. I'm going to be working on some stuff today and through the next few days. I don't have as much time to record this vlog as usual. Usually I have a week, but because of editing time, I probably have less time to record this week. So today is Thursday? Yes, Thursday, the July 25th. Currently, I am working on making a pattern. It's my mini no-sew birds. So I've got a few different variations so far, and I want to make a couple more based on some suggestions from my friends. So we've got the standard classic bird, and the standard bird can be made into a few different colors. We've got like a crow or raven, we've got a swan duckling, we've got a regular duckling, and we've got a rubber duck. So there's that. And then there's the striped one, which can be a mallard or a pigeon. I like these ones. But I also want to make a cardinal and a blue jay. What else? I also kind of want to make a seagull and maybe a dove. The cardinal and the blue jays are going to be a bit trickier just because of the color changes. There's more color changes, let's just say that. So I want to design those. What else? Oh yeah, since last talking to you, I made some stitch markers. First one, if I'll stop wiggling, it has a mouse charm, it's a mushroom, and a leaf. If I'll stop focusing on my face, come on. It's kind of like my forest mouse charm. Stitch marker, that's the word. Also made this one, which I absolutely love. It's another Lost Button series, but it's also a strawberry plant. It's really cute. That one's probably my favorite from this week. And then here's another Lost Button series. It's got some like honeycomb hexagon looking beads. It's a beehive. It's pretty cute too. Also, not quite crochet related, but craft related, I decided to, for the first time ever, sew a plushie. I'll link the pattern just in case any of you are seamstress people, sewers. If you sew, I'll link the pattern. It's a rat. Oh my goodness, look. It's a rat. Look how cute. So there's definitely mistakes. This isn't perfect. Obviously, it's my first time making a plushie. You can see that the seams don't quite line up there. This back foot is further forward than it should be. The seam isn't quite lined up. But for a first time, I think it's really good. And I'm absolutely in love with it. But now that all that is out of the way, I think I'm finally going to actually start working away on the cardinal. I'm gonna have to reverse engineer a little bit just because I start at the top of the head and work my way down, and it's hard to tell where the wings are gonna line up just based on reading the pattern compared to further up in the head where the mask is gonna start. So I'm gonna have to probably frog a little bit and figure out where on earth this is gonna go. It's not gonna be too tricky, I hope. Don't jinx myself. Yeah, I need to work on it. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. It's a bit later and I finished the cardinal. Yeah, as I said, it wasn't super difficult to figure out once I got the mask placed. Yeah, time for the blue jay. It's later again. I did the blue jay. His head's looking a little bit squashed. More color changes than the last one, obviously, and it took a little bit more effort, but again, it was pretty simple once I knew what I was doing. My next plan is to make some more birds, I mean, obviously, but I want to make a dove, a parrot, a seagull, a flamingo, and a cockatiel. 3 of those will have different wing colors, the parrot, the seagull, and the flamingo. So I need to figure out which one I'm going to do next. I'm thinking maybe the flamingo, because I want to work with some pink right now, because pink is pretty. I don't know, but I think that'll be fun. So I'm going to do the flamingo. Hey everyone, camera angle change, I guess, while I work on my flamingo. Also, featuring my new keyboard. I bought this for myself because I've been wanting like a nice keyboard for a very long time. and one that was green and, you know, cute. So I got this for myself. Plus, I needed a new mouse because my other one, the scroll button, was not being very nice to me. It just wasn't scrolling all the time. So, and yes, I'm aware that the greens don't completely match. It's fine. It bothers me just a tiny bit, but I think it's okay. I'm getting used to it, and I don't want to have to return my keyboard because I'm loving it too much. And I love the mouse. I love them both separately. They don't quite match, but I think it's okay. So as I said, I'm working on the flamingo. Yeah, I was going to talk during the segment. I don't know what to say. Really? Oh, well. One thing to say is I forgot my stitch marker. There we go. Also, an exciting thing that's happening. My Badger pattern is launching on this Saturday. Today's Thursday. And my testers are all done. Everything should be ready to go. Well, not that C listing though. That's not ready to go. I still need to work on that. Speaking of which, I need to add that to my list of stuff to do. Otherwise, I will forget. And of course, I'm losing count. Because I'm not counting. Because I'm talking to you. Not that it's a lot to count. I mean, it's a small verb. What else? I should really clean my desk. I cleaned it not super long ago, but it's not like fully clean. I moved a few things off of it. Put them somewhere else. But it's not fully reorganized, so I don't know what to think of that. Also, if you can see my screen, that's just Google search results for flamingo plushies. Because I like to look at stuffed animal versions of my reference, just so I can get an idea of different, like, simplification. Not crocheted plushies, just regular sewn plushies. But it helps me get an idea of what the shaping is and how to simplify the subject. Any good music you've been listening to recently? Or podcasts or shows or whatever? I've been listening to a lot of musical theater, very specifically Epic the Musical. It's basically, if you know Greek mythology, it is the Odyssey. It's based kind of on the Odyssey. I mean, obviously there's creative liberties taken, but it is basically based on the Odyssey. But yeah, if any of you like musical theater or Greek mythology, it's a good one. Guess what time it is? It's time to switch colors. I want to make the flamingo with dark pink feet and dark pink wings. We'll see if I like that. And if I don't, I can always make a different one. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to go refill my water bottle before I started. Oh well. I'll go fill it after. Hopefully I don't sound dehydrated, because sometimes people can sound dehydrated. And their mouth is super clicky. Like, their lips are smacking together a lot. And I can tell, and it bothers me. I have a really hard time listening to mouth noises and chewing, and it's just not fun. So, and like, if anyone is eating on video, I can't do it. No, I can't. So I'm very, very conscious of that. I try and cut out as much as I possibly can from my own videos while editing. And also breathing on video gets to me too sometimes, especially like when it's right in the mic. I try my best to cut all that from my videos because I don't want anyone that has the same issues as me to not be able to watch my videos. So I'm really trying. I guess this segment is just kind of like a chatty part of the video while I work on this flamingo. I paused the footage just because I couldn't think of anything else to talk about. But it is time to add the eyes and the beak. I actually should have done it a row ago. I just forgot. Yeah. Is it looking okay? Or does it look like Kirby? It kind of looks like Kirby. Let's be real here. Maybe the beak will help. I'm gonna see what the beak will look like. Here I am looking for my yarn cutter and it's like literally right in my face. I'm losing it. Will that look like the flamingo? I kind of want to make an inverted one too. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Eyes first. And then the beak, of course. Does that look like a flamingo? Maybe? I have no clue. Tied off. Now I just need to tie off the bright pink. That's all done. So, fun fact. This bright pink, this is a Walmart one. It's the Cozy Chenille Supreme by Mainstays. And this is... No, it's not the Supreme. This is the Cozy Chenille yarn. This is before they rebranded to make it the Supreme and got rid of a bunch of colors. So this is an older version of the yarn. And I haven't been able to find this pink color ever again. And I know that there's a color that's like very similar to this. I think it's Pixie Pink in the Brights line in Brunette, but I can't find it anywhere. And it makes me so sad because I'm almost out of that bright pink and I need it for axolotls. Luckily, I don't use a lot of it at a time, especially for axolotls. I usually just use it for accents. If I'm making strawberries or whatever, I try and avoid using the bright pink because, again, that's all I have. So I'm using it sparingly because I'm scared I'm going to run out and need it someday. Hopefully, I can get some at some point soon. Believe me, I've been looking. Every time I go to the States, every time I go to any yarn store ever, I look for it and it's just never there. The Pixie Pink, I mean, from Brunette Brights. But that's the end of the flamingo. Now to stuff this little friend and sew it up. I like to stuff my plushies really, really full. Just because I know that stuffing condenses as you squish it over time. So I like to make sure that's still going to be pretty stuffed after squishing it a lot. And the last step, just sew it up. Make sure to tie it off before weaving in the end. I accidentally made that mistake from a little bit ago. And I was very sad about it. Nope. Lost my string. Also, I feel like I'm kind of weird for doing this because everyone else doesn't seem to do it. But whatever yarn I cut off for sewing it closed, I weave all of that into the end. I don't cut it off after weaving it through the body a couple of times. I weave it back and forth until it gets to like that much, and then I just pull the rest through. There we go. Does that look like a flamingo to you? I kind of feel like I should make a reversed version where the bright pink is dark and the dark pink is the light. Let me know what you think. Is my first flamingo looking like a flamingo? Since I have the colors already out, I think I'm going to make a reverse flamingo right now. Good news! I refilled my water bottle. Also, I'm almost done the flamingo. I don't know if I'm liking this one any better. I'm going to keep going and see though. Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. It looks kind of sunburnt. Like it just doesn't look as much like a flamingo like this as this one does. Plus it's using a lot more of my bright pink, and as I talked about earlier, it's not something I use lightly, so I might frog this one. Okay, the other flamingo is gone. I need to take a break from flamingos. I kind of like this one. It's just not giving me flamingo as much as I want it to. So I might come back to the flamingos, we'll see. But for now, what should I make? I might do a seagull. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a seagull. I got my seagull colors. Time to start crocheting. Here's the seagull. I like this one a lot. I think it's really cute. What next? Let's take a look at my list. The ones I have left are a dove, a parrot, and a cockatiel. I kind of want something easy, so I think I'm going to do the dove, which is just going to be like white and pink. Yeah, I'm going to go get the yarn for that. I think the last thing I said was that I was getting the colors for this friend, but I forgot to film any of it, so I finished the dove. I'm trying to decide what to work on next. That always seems to be the dilemma, isn't it? I might do the parrot. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the parrot. I finished the parrot. I simplified it a lot But I think it still looks like a parrot. It's really late. I need to go to sleep. So I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Hey everyone. It is Saturday. Wait, what's the date today? July 27th? I didn't crochet anything yesterday. I did do some other stuff though. Crochet related. So I learned last minute that today, Saturday, I was supposed to have a rehearsal during the time that I was planning on launching my badger pattern. And by the way, my badger pattern is out now, in case you're interested. I'll link it. So I couldn't launch it when I wanted to launch it, so I decided to launch it early the night before, after much consideration and trying to figure out what on earth I was supposed to do. But it's out now. My testers were great. I don't know what else to say about that. My badger pattern, it's cute. I like it a lot. Then again, I like my patterns, so I'm a bit biased. I'm planning on working maybe on some more birds today. I do have a couple more that I want to do, and I want to maybe redo the flamingo. But right now, I want to do something different. I found this pattern. It was on sale by Tiny Friends Crochet on Instagram. I'll link it like usual. So you know the popular loaf cats? I was thinking that it would be super cute to have a literal loaf of bread cat. That's what this pattern is. It's a loaf of bread cat. I'm gonna be making that. I think it's gonna be really cute, hopefully. But I got my colors chosen. This is from Fabricland. They have other colors I can't find in Burnett. So it's the Taylor Yarns Essential Blanket. It's basically Burnett blanket, just a tiny, tiny bit thinner. So just be careful if you're using it together. But you know, it's all the same stats and everything, but smaller amount, as you can tell. But it's the color Sand. It's this really pretty, like, warm yellowy brown color. That's for the crust. And then for the white part of the bread, the inside of the bread, I don't know. I'm going to be using Birch from Burnett Blanket. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to get started though. I will see you whenever I film next. Today is Sunday, July 28th. I finished the loaf cat. It's so cute. The one thing I'm like, I don't know what I did wrong here. It might have just been my tension or something, but it's got like a bit of a corgi butt going on. Yeah, so next time I make this, I might like take some of the birch color, which is this lighter color, and stitch it through here to make it go in a bit further. But yeah, it's really cute. It's a cutie. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really cute. My next project is going to be this one. I've made these before, and I've been wanting to make them again. This is the G Beans, I believe, shrimp pattern. It says G Beans Crafty. Either way, I will link it, so you'll be able to find it. I also have the sweater for the shrimp, so I'm going to make both of those. Maybe a few of these, friends. I just need to decide what yarn I'm going to use. Do I use blanket yarn and make it a bit bigger? Or do I use like velvet? Or do I use acrylic? I don't know. I have no clue. I've been thinking about making a whole bunch of these, friends, for like markets and have like a basket of shrimp or something. The issue is that I don't know, again, what yarn to use for it. I do have some already made smaller ones with acrylic. Let me see if I can find them. Also, this is my bin of crocheted things that I've made and still need to take photos of. So, chaos. But I thought they were in here. They're not. I'm being so indecisive. But I think I'm going to make some in acrylic. I think that's the plan. I'm going to make a whole bunch. Maybe. We'll see how many I make. You get to look at the bread loaf cat again, because I can't actually show you the pattern. But I just realized that all my notes from the shrimp pattern somehow got erased, deleted, I don't know. But they're not on the PDF anymore. I've changed what PDF program I use a lot in the past little while, because I don't want to be using Adobe anymore. It's a whole thing. But so I've been looking for a different PDF file note-taking program, and I think I finally found one, The issue is that it seems like it's erased a whole bunch of my notes while transferring stuff over. And this one was kind of an important one to have notes for because I changed it to be mostly no-sew because there's some sewing in the pattern. So to make it faster, I changed it so that it would be less sewing. It's probably not going to be too hard to figure out what my notes were because I already have made this shrimp pattern a whole bunch before. I know what I have to do to change it. It's just rewriting the notes. It's very annoying and frustrating, and that means it's going to take a little bit longer to make this shrimp than originally intended, so yay! Cat is displeased. Yes, thank you, Cat. Yeah, that's all for now. I'm gonna go rewrite my notes. So for my first shrimp, I wanted to use this big twist carousel in the color Amethyst. It's a weight 4, yeah, acrylic, but yeah, they glued my yarn into the label. Rude. It wasn't that hard to get out, even though there's still some paper there. I'll get it off, it's okay. But just a little something fun I thought I would share with you. Hey everyone, today is Tuesday, July 30th. What have I been working on? I made some shrimps. Shrimps? I made this one, which I think I showed you the color for this one earlier. And I made this one. It's one of the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, acrylic ones. Yeah. But it's this really pretty like bluish green, yellowish green. Also, I saw on Instagram someone had made my pattern, my wrap pattern, into a candy corn, and I had to make one myself. I'll link the post that I was inspired by down below. It's really cute. It's really cute. Look at it. Okay, so the one thing I'm not 100% sure about is usually my pattern for the tail I use a weight 4. And because I didn't have a weight 4 yarn that matched this color yarn, the yellow, I just used the weight 6. It's kind of thick though. It feels a little bit lemur-ish to me. I think it's okay. And then I was feeling a bit inspired because of that. So I decided to make an acorn rat. Hopefully you can tell that's what it is. I kind of want to fiddle around with it a bit more and see if I can get a better transition here. It's looking pretty cute. Yeah, that's all I've really done since last talking to you. I had rehearsal yesterday, so that's exciting. And I'm also trying to finish a book before some of my family comes over in a few days. Basically, it's their book. We want to give it to them. We bought it for them. So I'm trying to finish the book before they come. I'm kind of getting there. I don't know. We'll see. Guess what? I literally already ended off the video and remembered that I hadn't done the fruit charm stitch markers. I can't believe I forgot it. We'll do it now. So I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see the spinner. Here's the spinner. Just a reminder. These are the ones we haven't made yet. I'm gonna click the randomization wheel. And then I have to make a stitch marker inspired by one of these charms. So let's go. Oh. Okay. Huh. Interesting. This keeps happening. So I got strawberry. And why that's so interesting is because last vlog I got cherry, and that same week I had made a cherry stitch marker, and this week I got strawberry, and I just made a strawberry stitch marker. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. Why does this keep happening? Well, I guess I get to make another one. I'm gonna try and figure out how on earth I'm supposed to do this. I'll have to think about it. I could just do like strawberry vibes, aesthetic type thing. Purple and, no, not purple. Strawberries aren't purple. Red and pink. Like strawberry milk, kind of. I'll look for some things and see what I come up with. Here's the plan for the color palette. I know that technically strawberry plants have white flowers, but I wanted to do pink, just to go with that strawberry aesthetic vibe type thing. But here's the plan. And here is the final stitch marker. I really like the green beads because they have like a bit of glitter on them, and the glitter shines kind of pinkish, if you can see that, which I think matches the flowers. Yeah, but I just wanted something cute and simple. Okay, now that's actually it for this vlog. Thank you. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate you, even if you don't comment or anything. Just watching, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.